Originally, I'm from Kenya. I came here to go to nursing school. And when I came here, I found that it's a great opportunity for me. So I decided to stay. My graded year, I work for KU. I've worked for KU for the last almost 17 years now. I initially went to Maryland. That's where I started. So I went to University of DC for my LPN, or licensed practical nurse. And then I met Stanley, who is my late husband. And then that's how I moved to Kansas City. Stanley was an amazing man. We had a great relationship. He was very loving, very kind, very giving. He loved to serve the community. And I just saw his heart, and I knew that's the person I wanted to spend my life with. In 2005, we walked into the Overland Park campus. Right now it's closed. And when we just walked in, we met Miss Pat, and Miss Spencer was the kindergarten teacher. And just the smile, the loving environment, that just drew us to that. Really, God led us to Kansas City Christian School. In 2012, when Rihanna was barely a year, he got diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. So we knew that's where now everything started. We knew that we wanted our kids to stay in Christian school, but then everything changed, because with a stage 4, really, you don't know what the future holds. And I was the only one working, so we knew we couldn't afford it. We were just focused on feeding the kids and paying the bills at that moment. And the hospital bills were accumulating every day, because he was getting chemotherapy every 2 weeks, and that's very expensive. So we wrote that email to her, and then she forwarded it to Mr. Glotz, back then was the head of school. And then he reached out to me and said, will you please keep your kids in KCC if that's where your heart is? And I can tell you that just changed everything. And at that moment, because that's where our hearts were. We wanted to give our kids Christian education, and we knew that's what we wanted, but we couldn't see how. Even when I wrote that email, I was just letting them know that we were not re-enrolling them for the future. And then he reached out to me and said, all what you need to do is enroll them, and if this is where your heart is, they will graduate from KCC. We just prayed and thanked God, and it gave us so much hope and joy, even though we were going through a crisis. That was such a weight lifted off our shoulders. It was just amazing, because our desire was to give us the kids that Christian education, because we want them to be the future leaders. We want them to be prepared for the world, and we want them to have that Christ-like character. Stanley fought stage 4 cancer real hard, and the reason why he was fighting it, he told me it was for his growth. He fought it for 9 years, really, and he had so much faith. And then in 2022, he passed away. After Stanley passed, we had so many people coming even to visit us in our home. They really supported us through that moment when we were going through such a hard time. They still support us today. KCC is a true family. Serving the vulnerable is serving Christ himself. And being able to give to such people, to be able to attend such a great school, would be so helpful, so that they can still achieve that dream that they have for their kids. So if you're able to give, please do. Without the giving that we have gotten, my kids will never have been able to attend KCC. KCC will be forever in my heart and the girls' heart. And our prayer is that we'll be able to give back to the same community that gave us at our lowest.